What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I'm watching one hell of a fight between Vidal and Aleem, and these guys are getting it in. Aleem was strong. I've been watching it since round two. I just came back from out of town. I was going to originally start 9:15, but these guys are getting it on, so we have to go early, if you know what I mean. Bars. Counterpunch to you guys. I hope everybody's good. Vidal is an undefeated fighter. He's taking on a Emmanuel Aleem, and of course, Aleem has 2 losses himself, and along with 2 draws. So, you know, he's one of those guys that has been off a long time. His it's been a minute, you know. So Vidal's really coming on strong. He's one hell of a body puncher. He caught him with a good left hook to the body and a left hook upstairs that really got the attention and came back with a right hand. And I think Aleem felt that punch, and he's been apprehensive ever since. Good right hook inside by Vidal. So this fight's looking good. Back to the body punching, left uppercut to the body, left uppercut upstairs. We have a fight now, and it looks like the shift is has changed because it's round 6. Well, no, it's round 5. I thought it was round 6. So it's round 5 of 10 right now. So, but I had to start early because I had to get in some commentation on this fight, because this fight here is one hell of a fight, and it just shows you don't go in there with a heavy puncher like Vidal when you've had 2 years layoff. Okay. I noticed his trainer, Ronnie Shields, told him, stay in the ring. Don't throw 1s and 2s, those 3s and 4s. Stay off the ropes. But it's kind of hard because now Vidal he's knowing now that he can hurt Aleem. So it is what it is, people. Ooh, good right by Vidal. See, now Vidal's starting to pick him off. And I don't see Aleem really sitting down on his punches, so he's not giving Vidal anything to worry about, okay? He was doing a lot of lateral movement in the earlier rounds. Now Vidal's starting to throw and land. Now we have these type of punches now that now Aleem is actually worried. He threw a right and a left hook, but there's nothing behind it. Nothing behind it. And I think he has to throw punches in bunches. He has to really stay busy enough, because I don't think he's a power puncher. He just ate a right hand by Vidal, and that wasn't really in the full extension, because if you notice, Vidal's 6 foot tall. So the punches that he lands, I think they have to be, unless they're hooks, they have to have some extension on them. Ooh, good left hook lands. And one thing I can say about Aleem, he has a good chin, don't he? Now Aleem has him on the ropes. Good uppercut. Because I know he has to create something, but he's working the body. He's throwing some chopping hooks, slapping hooks even, you know, and I think those punches that he took in the 4th round took some out of Aleem. You would like to think that the rust is getting knocked off of him, but no, it's just it's just hurting him more. Ooh, good right uppercut by Vidal. Left hook to the body by Vidal. You know, Vidal's really putting those uppercuts in. Good right uppercut, as I say that, by Aleem. Now they're just going toe to toe. Aleem says, hey, I got to spark up something. And he did well. He did a lot better than he did early part of that round. So he really stepped it up by getting Vidal on the ropes, you know. Oh, it's Mr. Rolly Romero. This fucking guy. Smooth Will, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Jonathan Banks, what's up in the house? Michael Fuller, Aleem's conditioning is in question. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. He looks spent. Yeah, he does look a little spent. But, you know, I think he's emptying out his gas tank right now. Beam Aleem, I think, is winning this fight. Well, what happened between rounds 4 and 5? Aleem took some hard punches. But, hey, good right hand from Aleem, as I say that. Good right hand from Vidal. Good left uppercut to the body. Good right uppercut to the body. It's all body work. Now, Vidal, he exchanged his own uppercut to the body. Is the fight for free right now? I mean, it's on Showtime. Do you have Showtime, Jonathan? If so, yes. It's included in the subscription. So, yes. Oh, they're in the trenches. They're head-to-head, throwing uppercuts and left hooks at each other. Good left uppercut by Vidal, as I say that. Ooh, good overhand right by Aleem. Ooh, good left hook by Aleem. Now, Vidal tries to come back with his own right hook inside, but I think it partially lands. Ooh, good left hook to the body by Vidal, though. Remember, he's that body chopper. Being so tall, he's like a young Carlos Monzon. How come you didn't go to the fight, Kurt? I had to go. I just came back from Dallas, so you know I went up to Dallas for yesterday, so I didn't really have time to do both things. So you know, this about to be good. J Show Dex, D Hodges, what's up? Counterpunch in the chat. LDBC salute. What's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Oh, good left uppercut to the body by Vidal, though. But you know what? I see Vidal looks like he's getting tired because he should be throwing more. Ooh, good left uppercut. It hurt Aleem. Left hook to the body. Left uppercut to the body. He did a triple G when Deverenchenko hit him. He kind of stopped in his tracks. Yeah, Michael Foley. Looks like he's going to get stopped. Those body punches are really hurting. He's doing some Mickey Ward shit on Aleem right now. He's trying to set that left hook up. Ooh, good right. Good right hand lands. Ooh, good left uppercut. Straight right lands. Left uppercut lands. Oh, yeah. He has to stop those. You know, and my recommendation for Aleem, he has to time that left hook to the body, catch and shoot, come straight up with a right uppercut. That's what he needs to do. If not, his ass is grass. Henry Gomez, salute Kurt, had a bad storm here in Maryland. I guess I won't be watching this card. Oh, man, that sucks. But don't worry, man. We're going to put live commentation in play. So we'll do a throwback like this shit was the 30s and the 40s. Yeah, that left uppercut hurt. It hurt him. Then he followed with a right and another grazing right and a left hook to the body. And that hurt him again, but he knew he had to get out of that corner. And as he got out of that corner, he ate a right hook to get out of that corner. See, this guy's punches to the body. He's like a Mickey Ward. I'm sorry, a Mickey Wad. He gave him the Mickey Wad punch. And he know that punch hurt him more than anything else. See, he could take his punches upstairs. And what we've learned about Aleem, he has a good chin on him. He has a good chin. Yeah, he needs to wear him down. He does, but it's not like Aleem now is putting together like an arsenal of punches to keep him back. That's the problem. See, he just comes in behind his jab whenever he wants to. Ooh, good right on the inside. See what I'm talking about? See, when Vidal comes in, he's open season to throw because the shorter Aleem, he's waiting for counters. But the counters he's waiting for now, he's more worried about those punches to the body. See, he's worried about that left hook to the body. You notice now he's using his legs. Now he's actually listening to Ronnie Shields. Ronnie Shields told him, yo, you have to stay in the middle of the ring. Where the hell did he get hurt at? Left hook to the body in the corner. You see what I'm saying? Charlo and Castano deserve a better undercard. Awesome that we are seeing another undisputed fight. Well, that's good. That's real good. Let's get it. You know, I'll be proud for either one that wins. You know, undisputed is the way to be. You know, damn all those belts, damn all the sanctioning bodies. And matter of fact, I got a twist for everybody. Hasfa, Hafi. They are two different weights. The size difference is amazing. Who wins tonight? I don't know. Brian Castano, he really impressed me with Lara, but I don't like because Lara was able to hurt him, and Lara's older now. So Majestic TV, I'd put my money on Jermell. Why? Because see, Jermell, not only does he have the punching power, he also has the counter punching ability, you know, to set that punch up or set the punching power up to hurt Castano. I see a KO in round 8. So Majestic TV, I would go with that. But here's the counter though, okay? Castano is a very busy fighter, and I don't think Jermell is really used to that. You know what I mean? I don't think that he's used to that type of pressure. But then again, when was the last time Castano been in the ring? Yeah, because see, Aleem now, he's just fighting to keep that guy off of him. And see, Vidal, he needs to understand that he doesn't know where they are. I think he needs to be more aggressive because if you let Aleem dance, he's going to dance. You see a decision with Charlo 12 rounds? The parents are Mr. Aleem. Yeah, stops him off a counter. Yeah, I mean, I think so. I mean, that's what it seems like. Because Castano, he'll be busy. Oh, good right uppercut. See, he's supposed to spin out of that. Good escape, but he's supposed to be already on the right side of the bigger Vidal. But that's a good look. That's a good elusive attack. Yeah, he hasn't fought since 19. Damn, good left hook. Now, did that hurt Vidal? Did that get Vidal's attention? This gets very interesting now. See, I didn't even know that Aleem had the punching power to hurt Vidal like that, the way he was walking him down. But see, this is boxing. This is why I love boxing, because you never know what you're going to get. He needs to set that left hook back up. But he still needs to time that left hook to the body because he knows that left hook to the body is the punch he does not. See, he got caught with it again, right when he was on the ropes. He has to time that. Good left hook he landed. But see, now Vidal's where he wants to be. So he's trying to get that left hook to the body in there. See, there's that left hook lands again. He should have been prepared to throw a right uppercut to that body. Now he lands a right uppercut. Ooh, left hook lands again for Vidal. Good left hook lands. Close quarters for Aleem. Ooh, good left hook to the body lands for Vidal. Good left uppercut lands. Oh, good right and left hook lands for Aleem. Aleem's in there scrapping. He needs to put his chin down before he gets it knocked off. Because all Vidal's doing, if you notice, Vidal's leaning in. He's trying to get closer because he's trying to plant that left hook to that liver. That's what he's trying to do. But now he has to be careful because if he comes in and he leaves himself open on the way in, he can get caught just like he did with that left hook, and he gets caught with another left hook. But he ate that one pretty good. Good spin out by Aleem, but he puts himself right back in there, which I wouldn't have done. Now, see, look how Vidal is crowding him. Look how Vidal is crowding him. Matthew Branch, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Good left hook, and he's loading up on that left hook. That's what you're supposed to do. Leave it in the ring. Leave it in the ring. Good left hook. I think that hurt Vidal. I think that hurt Vidal. Nice. That was a good round, people. That was a very good round. Very good round. And I like how Aleem is saying, you know what? Screw it. Throw them bows. Boom! Look at him. Left himself wide open, thinking he's invincible. And you know, look how he did the little dance. Look at his legs. Yep. That's how it happens. Answers 291. Are you where are you? Are you in Santo? Are you in Sosua? Where are you? Because more than likely what you're going to have to do, you're going to have to if it's De Lancer or De Lancer, you're going to have to find out what the Latino package is. So you're going to have to find out who are you? Are you in a hotel? Or are you in an Airbnb? If you're in an Airbnb, you need to call who you rented that Airbnb from and ask them what is the sports channel. I think it's Fox or what they got down there. They got another channel down there. You know, Vidal could lose this because he didn't get a knockdown. So he could very well lose this on points. You know, because he hasn't been that dominant. I've seen dominance in rounds 4 and 5, and he hurt him, and I think in round 7. But other than that, you know, I've seen he got hurt himself in round 8. Now this is round 9, and it's anybody's time. It's anybody's time in this fight. Ooh, good left uppercut on the inside. And honestly, now, if he can avoid, if he tucks those elbows in, Aleem, if he tucks them in, then he can set up that counter. He can avoid those left hooks. Because, see, look, Vidal is too tall to be throwing with leverage. He needs to step back a little bit to get leverage on that left uppercut or that left hook to the body. Okay, even though he's fighting like a Margarito or somebody or Diego Corrales, I think he's smothering his shots. I think he gets that power when he takes a little step back and he throws that left hook to the body. But with Aleem, he's a shorter guy and he's able to get his punches off. But the irony of it is when Aleem landed the left hook upstairs and cracked his jaw, he was far away. Yeah, see, he's taking those punches. Yeah, that was low. That was definitely low. He needs to bring it up. Good call by the ref. I'm glad the ref is actually doing his job because we don't need BS like Arlito Lomachenko over here. Oh, whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punch combination. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punch combination coming back from Aleem. These guys are fighting. Leave it in the ring. Good right uppercut by Aleem. Good left to the body by Vidal. Right to the body by Vidal. So Vidal's trying to get him in that corner. Look at that. There's that left hook lands again. 1, 2, 3 lands. 1, 2 lands for Vidal. Wow. Look, this is a fight. These guys are putting it all in the ring. Good defense by Aleem. Remember that? Sometimes you got to be smart. You can't take all these punches. You can't take them all. You got to go for what you know. Slip, dip, throw 1, 2, 3 back and return. Aleem has to understand a lot of times he's not going to be able to spin the bigger man out of that corner. He's gonna have to fight his way out. He's gonna have to fight his way out. He's gonna have to fight his way out. And then look, when he's doing that, he's leaving openings because See, Vidal's trying to take him out. Ooh, good right uppercut that stood up Aleem. I know these guys are tired, but we got one more round. I have it 5-3 Aleem. Aleem winning this fight. Hey, he should be. Because, see, when the tide of this fight's supposed to turn, it didn't fully turn. Yeah, he is looking sloppy beam. Triple Z, 2K. Kurt, please show your face. These facial expressions are priceless. I will in a second. You know, we will get in there. We will get in there. I let the crescendo, I let the people build. Mark David Muego, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you, man. Long time no see. I am Dixon. Great fight. It is a very good fight. And since this is the last round, let's do this the right way. Let me get this light off. Tenth and final round. They're giving it their all. They're in the middle of the ring. They're exchanging punches. This shit's looking like De La Hoya Mosley won. The summer of 2020 was on fire for great fights. Oh, good right. You know what? Vidal almost ran right into a right hand from Aleem. Aleem's landing more. Vidal, his punches were looking like the stronger punches, but I think he's getting a little tired. So it's a good balance. See, he's still trying to stay in and throw those punches to the body. And you know, he's swaying low. Okay. A lot of these punches, he's swaying low because he's a taller fighter. Boom. If he's this close and his damn arms are 72-inch reach, what do you think's going to happen? You're coming from a shorter guy. Go figure. Now he has to fight himself. He's in a fight. Vidal's in a fight, and that shows you he needs to learn how to finish because Vidal, he hurt Aleem, and I think in the 7th round, but he didn't know how to finish. Look, it takes more than just a heavy punch or a good left hook to the body. You have to know how to capitalize on it, and he didn't do that. He let Aleem come right back. And you know what's good for Aleem, though? He needed these 10 rounds. Just imagine if he wasn't so cold. These guys they're going blow for blow. But see one thing about Aleem, he can't let Vidal lean on him. That's a totally different tire. That's a new different tire. See, he's leaning on him with his punching. See, if you can lean on somebody and then punch, and you don't have to worry about your own body weight a lot of times. Ooh, good right uppercuts that landed. Ooh, good body punches from Aleem. Good left hook to the body by Vidal. Ooh, good left hook by Aleem. These guys are going toe-to-toe. Exchanges, right uppercuts. Yeah, these guys are going toe for toe. Look. This type of fight you want. And I think Vidal's tired. You see how he's holding the right glove? Because he's been doing that for a while, for the last 10 seconds of Aleem. Ooh, punches are landing. Good right hand lands. Left hook lands. Oh, I think that hurt Aleem. And the fight is over. What do you have, dude? Standing ovation. I would say the same thing because look, this is a fight. This is definitely a fight, or it definitely was a fight, should I say. They're going to give it to Vidal, and that would suck big time. Well, you know, politics is the sport that I love, that I hate so much. An undefeated fighter versus a guy with 2 losses, 2 draws, ain't fought in 2 years, fighting a guy that's on his way up, building for the next big fight, the big money fight. You know, if it's a draw, I mean, I think it would be a valuable lesson for Vidal. I think it would be a good call because, I mean, I saw this fight too. Now, Body shots landed. Aleem landed 42. Vidal landed 73. Total. Wow. 183 out of 647, 205 out of 571. It did Antonio Matthews. It deserved a draw. I mean, hey, if we get a draw with some happy campers, and that gives Mr. Aleem his third draw. His third draw. Young Hollywood, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. Vidal, I think, won that last round at the very end. At the very end, because he landed that hurt. That definitely hurt Aleem. But the good thing is, you know, he had support there for his family. He gave a great effort. He got his own good shots in. Good right uppercut, good left hook to the body. Oh, good right uppercut. You know, if Aleem had a little bit more sting on his punches, Vidal would be in some big trouble. You know what I mean? And it just shows you a young guy like Vidal that's coming up, undefeated guy like himself. You know, it just shows you this is a learning lesson, you know, and I think learning lessons shouldn't really be scathed away so easily. So if he did get a draw, I think that's a good call. Why? Because it's too many fighters that had tough fights like this, and then they get the nod just because they're young and they're on their way up. And they either have the backing or whatever, right? So we will see who wins. Okay, they have the scorecards. All right, after 10 rounds. Okay. 95-95 even. Draw judges. Both scored the bout 197-93 in favor of the they gave it to Vidal. 97-93. So one of the judges had it right. I don't know what the other two, that's still 97-93. Now, you know, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. But I don't know what the fuck they were scoring. I don't know. Because, see, that's what I was telling. That guy, he needs to understand. Vidal, he needs to go definitely back to the drawing board. See, what this fight was, this was a test for Vidal. Okay? And they wanted to see what Vidal was going to do with a fighter like Aleem. You know, an experienced fighter. He's been in there with Cintron. You know, he's lost to Cintron, guys like that. He ain't fought in 2 years. So, yeah, I don't know what they saw those two fight. Now, the 95-95 was a draw, you know, so, you know, this kid here, he's like again, a young kid, you know. Yeah, I mean, Hasfa, look, basically it was a fucking stitch up. That's what it was. I'm going to tell you why. Like Aleem, yeah, he's pissed. I would be pissed too. See, they brought him in 2-year layoff. Ronnie Shields. They knew that, okay, Vidal should knock this guy over. If Cintron can do it, he can do it. But that didn't happen, did it? We saw a totally different story of the fight than what we saw, what they thought was going to happen. Skrilla 50, what's up, brother? Counterpunch to you. No, they just wanted to keep the undefeated fighter unblemished. That's it. Antonio Matthews, that's what I'm saying. They wanted to keep the money. They know they're going to keep this kid. He's younger. And, you know, the story of the politics of boxing goes like this. Would you rather give a blemish to a fighter that has a promising career, or would you rather do the right thing by giving it to a guy that already has 2 losses and 2 draws? That's the type of shit they do. Aleem won. I agree. He did win. Or if it was a draw, that meant they knew that Aleem won, right? And then they know, okay, because he won, we're going to give it a draw because we don't want to give that fighter a blemish or another loss, because that makes his 3rd loss. Okay. So this is the type of shit. This is the sport that I love, that I hate so much. This is it. Kurt, you should become a boxing commentator. Man, working on it. You know what I mean? Credentials start here in the den, in the trenches. We're in the trenches. So Absolutely. Do the right thing and give the fight to who won, period. Michael Fuller. I'm with you. I'm with you. I am definitely with you. Yeah, the Canelo and Lara effect. Yep. You know, but here's the weird thing about the Lara thing. The Lara and Canelo fight. See, Canelo couldn't lose again. See, if you notice that fight went down the 16th of July 2014, right? And both of those guys had one loss apiece. And in fact, they had one loss and one draw apiece. Lara and Canelo had the same score, like the same amount of losses and draws. One loss and one draw. And when those guys got in the ring, look at that unofficial scorecard, 96 total. So, yeah, Steve Farhood got that right. You know what I mean? And the thing is, Vidal, because he didn't get a knockdown, because he didn't stop Aleem, he lost that fight. Why? Because he could not stop Aleem from scoring the points that he made and the punch stats that he made against himself. He had no answer for a lot of those punches. Look at him. From his chin to his cheek to his eyebrows to his forehead. He's got war wounds, okay? Still, these are the type of fights boxing needs action-wise. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I loved it action-wise, but the politics will ruin any damn thing. Canelo had Lara leaking. He got caught with an uppercut. He did in the 9th round. Okay, that shit happens in boxing. You know, Canelo had a shiny fucking eye too. He looked exactly like he looked in Mayweather. If you look at Mayweather in the fight with him, when him fighting Mayweather, and you look at his eye, you look at that eye on the opposite side for Lara, they had the same look. Canelo did not look like a winner that fight. Now, is he a hell of a fighter? I ain't taking nothing away from him, but you know, you don't win all the time, regardless of what people feel about you, regardless of how popular you are, regardless of how much money you make. Mateo, robbery, total robbery. This is what happens in Texas, most corrupt state for boxing. Yeah. Yeah, it's bad. You know, I mean, it is what it is. You know, and I hate that for him. And, you know, Ronnie Shields knows this shit. I mean, who do you think was Lara's trainer? Ronnie Shields. But see, the thing is, they thought Aleem was going to come in there and lay down for a check. They thought that he wasn't healthy enough or in shape enough to do what he did to that young kid. That's the thing about it. We got Mr. Romero, Mr. Dickhead here. Yidget. Anybody knows anything about Yidget? So we got a fight before the main event, which is good. You know, Romero, I hope he gets knocked out. I can't stand this fucking guy. That's another guy that robbed Jackson Martinez, if you guys can remember that. Bucks and Suns tied at 55. Hi, what's your name? Brian Castano. Oh man, how long ago was this? But at the same time, my son had 50 exhibitions. His bright future. Rolly's a bum. Yeah, I don't like him at all. This is my first fight in a long time, and this happens. 96-94 for Aleem. Yeah, I hate it for you. You know, you want to see something noble. Because see, every so often people get it right. You know, it's the politics behind this shit that kills you. And then, you know, they like, you want to know how fucked up boxing is? It's like this. They know, the fans know, the fight experts know, the commentators know, the ex-fighters that become commentators know. And yet the officials and all this other shit, They know what the problem is. The problem is the judges. So instead of leaving, every so often they'll take a judge out or get rid of a judge like CJ Ross. But most of the time, those are the same motherfuckers that have shady scorecards end up doing the next judging for the next fight. It never fails. That's how you know, because it's like, okay, if you want this fight to go right, you put people in there that's going to judge it right. But then you guys don't appoint people in there to judge it right. So therefore it's not, you know. Carolina, he's saying he didn't know a boxer's life could be this way. Thank God she sticks by me, though. She makes all this much easier. Damn, she didn't even enjoy her honeymoon. Shit, she got married and 2 days later. Yes, the honeymoon was postponed because of the fight. I wouldn't want him to have a honeymoon that shit 2 days. That shit better be all week. Damn, why don't Corey Nelson? It's not that. It's Romero. For one, he's one of those protected pawns. Okay, Corey. Jackson Martinez beat this fucking guy every round and they robbed him. Jackson Martinez was an undefeated Dominican fighter and they robbed him. Now, I know that's not Romero's fault. That's not Rolly's fault. But the way the fucking guy treated it, the way he talked, Rolly, he talked as though like, oh, I didn't see him doing anything. Oh, he didn't do anything at all. It was like the most arrogant piece of shit interview I've ever heard anybody say. And I'm like, yo, dude, are you kidding me? You got your ass beat by a jab. The type of beating, the type of way Jackson Martinez beat Rolly Romero is the same way that Tony Harrison beat Jermell Charlo the first fight. He beat him like that. He just beat him to the punch. He beat him to the jab the whole time. And then Rolly Romero, I don't think I should want to fight him again. Well, I want to fight him. But then yet that's the same guy that wants to say something about the performances of Devin Haney. Like, dude, shut up. Devin Haney will mop the floor with you. I would love to see Devin Haney whoop that ass of Rolly Romero. I would love to see that shit. I mean, I would love to see. I would do a Showbiz the Adult. I'd put money on it. And I don't even bet fights, but I put my money on that motherfucker to get whooped. Yeah, he's a TMT fighter. Go figure. Yeah, that's right. That makes sense. And then he knows I'm protected over here. He's in the right type of platform because those guys over there, they don't get pushed to do fights they don't want to fight. Let's hit that like button. Benavidez versus Uzcategui. That's a good fight. Whoa. Rigondeaux versus Casamero. All right. Paul versus Woodley. Yeah, I want to see Paul versus Woodley. I hope Woodley knocks his ass out. I'm team Woodley over here. Tony Harrison has an excellent jab. He does. I don't think he does. Was wondering what the American are thinking. Mayweather schooled Canelo, but the outcome was majority decision for Mayweather. Yeah. I mean, even that fight, Canelo was a hell of a guy, man. I mean, Canelo on points, that shit is real. I should make a shirt called hashtag Canelo on points. That should be that's a hell of a hashtag. I don't think Big Boss, salute Big Kurt, just popping up to support till I catch them. Big Boss counter punch to you, brother. Tyron Woodley, not Tyrone, Tyron. Okay. This guy has a big ass machine behind him. You know, Jake Paul, you know, he's been knocking out fucking wrestlers and shit like that. And this is very interesting because he's in there with a very quick striker. Okay. And when I mean striker, any striker is very good at adapting to boxing because, see, boxing is the cornerstone to all that shit. Okay. When anytime you train MMA or UFC, okay, you know how to the hooks around her and uppercuts and things like that, overhand rights. You know what I mean? It's basically the backbone of UFC. You know, unless you started with a taekwondo or hapkido or judo or some type of grappling, or you're a grappler, you don't know those fundamentals. Why do you think someone like McGregor was so good at distance? Because he started boxing. He knows how to counter. He knows how to jab. He knows distance. You know, he knows what punches to throw. You know, so you learn that quick in boxing. Do you give Manny a chance versus Spence? David Jones, I do. Why don't you like Raleigh? Hasfa, I don't like Raleigh because Raleigh, the way they robbed Jackson Martinez, but the way he spoke so arrogantly, I hated that. You know, I hated that, you know, so it's like he talked as though like, oh, he didn't really do anything, you know, I don't know why everybody was so, I don't know how beat people. And it was in a bubble, one of those bubble fights where like these bubble fights were like this, okay? The bubble fights, they already knew who the winner were before that fight ever made. Okay, they don't give a shit what happened in the fight. You know, because the way they look at it, half the judges were drunk or weren't looking anyway. Why? Because nobody else was looking. They were just paid to do a certain thing. Hey, Romero's going to win. That's how that was. And since, you know, they looked at it like, well, these fighters are lucky to be fighting, so they're practicing or whatever. Unless you got a knockout, you know, shit was going to go the way it was written to go. Kurt, who signed to PBC do you like? PBC. Wouldn't Adrian Broner sign to PBC? I like Keith Thurman. I like Sean Porter. Really like Sean Porter. Dennis Ugas. He's a very good fighter. You know, I gotta mention this about Leo Santa Cruz. You know, Santa Cruz was actually giving Mr. Tank Davis a good whooping before he got knocked out. Okay, so that was one of those things. Look at Leo Santa Cruz for the first 6 rounds. Because it don't last 6 rounds. Look at Leo Santa Cruz, right? Look at that, and then look at Barrios versus Davis. And that just shows you that Leo Santa Cruz has some hella skills, speed, and talent. He's just a smaller dude in there. You know what I mean? I doubt that's actually you, though. Vlad Mash TV, who's next up for the fight card? Rolly Romero and Anthony Yeggett, 29, 25. I hope Romero gets knocked out, dude. I would love that shit. I see him there already looking like he's fucking top shit. He has some decent punching power, kind of like the Arturo Gatti-like punching power, if that. You know, he's definitely a brawler. He relies on his power and shit like that. You know, but he's a fucking dickhead. I didn't even know Raleigh until that fight. And the way he acted, it was almost kind of like Lennox Lewis. Well, I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean, man. You mean, like, I don't know. This guy would have been knocked out. I don't know. He's not nothing really. So he kind of gives you that like kind of pompous, but he's not even pompous because he looks like he's a fucking dickhead. He's just a dickhead, and I can't wait for someone to kick that ass. Get in there with somebody like Gary Russell Jr. I used to really like Gary Russell Jr., but then I'm like, dude, how many times you're not going to fight a motherfucker that you always talk about fighting? J_Matt Kid number 7. What's up, brother? Bless up, my G. Blessings go up to you, brother. Okay, Anthony Yeget. Okay, he's from Sweden, 24, 1, 1, and 8. So that's mean he has no punching power. They know exactly who to fucking match these fights up with. Look at that, 24 and 8. That motherfucker don't have punching power. Now, guess what? He could probably box his socks off, and he probably will outbox Romero, but they ain't gonna give it to him. 13 and 0 and 11 KOs. So, look, the story behind the guy, this is what they're trying to narrate for Rolly Romero. They're trying to narrate for him a guy that's very powerful, has a high knockout percentage, right? And he, you know, he has that punching power. He's like a knockout artist, but he's really a really undeserved fucking decent punching dickhead. I came to know Rolly from Mayweather Boxing Channel Gym interviews. Okay. But I mean, Rolly Romero, he's hype, and they get fighters like this from Sweden, you know what I mean? Got 24, 1 and 1, Now if Rolly can hurt him, look how he's looking. He's looking like a fucking dickhead already. I don't like that dude at all. If there's a top person I don't like newcomers, that's that guy. That's that guy right there. Absolutely. I'm actually in the UK, but studying in Bulgaria. All right, here we go. We got a southpaw. Okay. Romero's flicking the jab. Yeget looks like he's pretty quick. Very good foot movement. Romero, he's a plotting fighter, so he's going for power. He throws 4 punches and misses 4, go figure. But the thing about Rolly, he does have decent punching power, but is it like how his record they're trying to depict? No, it's not. They got him in there with guys that, they want to build, and he's one of those building fighters over there with the PBC. He's keeping that glove by that chin though. So that's definitely something that that he should be doing. Can a boxer build his resume in Tijuana? I don't know. See, and look, good left that lands from Yeget. Okay. But it probably didn't have shit on it. He gets hit. Now look at this shit here. Rolly gets hit. He grabs his fucking arm and then tries to counter with a grab. What a dickhead move. You grab a guy, you hold a guy's arm, and you try to hit him with your other arm. That's the type of shit he does. He gets popped with a right jab. He tries to counter with his own right, and he misses. I think he landed that one on the inside. One thing about Romero, he's an awkward guy though. If you know how look, he's balanced himself. He would be better off like a shifter. Good right lands for Romero. Kurt, they want to duplicate lightweight Wilder. Oh, yep. He lands a right jab. He lands a left to the body. He lands a right to the body, and he gets caught with a right. And I think that kind of good punch. Good punch. Romero didn't even know what the hell hit him. This is a slick cat. Why is he trying to equate version Prince Nas? That's who that is, ain't it, Antonio? Counterpunch to you. Good counterpunch, man. Because I was wondering, like, who is he reminding me of? Who the hell is he reminding me of? He like that. Yeah, he's doing that awkward bullshit. I know that is exactly who he's looking like. Prince Asim Ahmed. And that guy, look, love Prince Asim Ahmed and all that shit. He was a good, he's a good salesman. He was actually likable. You know, he was arrogant, but you know that was a part of him. This dude's just being a dickhead. There's a difference. Take him deep, use angles, movement, throw combinations. Yeah, all that he's going to do. And guess what? He will not win a decision against Romero. I already know what this is. Romero checking the lights. Okay. Did you see Lovejoy fight? No, I didn't, man. I didn't see the Lovejoy fight. I got in on the last fight, on the second round of the last fight. So I had to load everything up. And you can tell Romero's trying to throw one shot. If you notice what he's doing. But he ain't shit like Hamed. Hamed had speed. And he would come off those punches from his legs. Not saying that Romero has skinny legs or nothing. He's a pretty stocky, muscular cat. But I think his punches power is overrated. Yeah, he's trying to load up on one shot. And then look, and he's doing all that roughhouse bullshit. Yeah, deduct a point from the cocksucker. He's already tried that twice. You can't box, so you're trying to make something else happen, so you'll foul a guy. That's what she's doing. Oh, good left-handed lands from Yegit. Oh shit! This is now look. This is going to be the dragger unless Romero can outland him, because I don't see Yegit doing anything like that. Hold on just a second, guys. Hold on just a second. Wait a minute. As I say that, Romero lands a good right hand, and that hurts Yegit. And if you notice, like look how he has his arm locked up. He tucks his shit in. He's gonna pull a fucking Gabriel Ellis and Gotti. He's trying to break this kid's arm. Like he's literally trying. Like he gets in a clinch, he tucks this shit up under. Look at what he's doing. Look, he's holding his arm. He's holding and hitting. He's a fucking dickhead, dude. That fucking guy is a dickhead. Somebody please knock this guy out. Harley Raleigh took my dog girl when he used to train in Vegas. Well, whatever. He's look. Take a point away from the fucking guy already. That's the third fucking time he's had to tell him. Now he's trying to call it it's the other guy's fault. No, it's Romero. He grabs and he tucks and he holds and he fucking turns it in. You can't do that to a fighter, man. He's trying to injure this guy because the guy's quick and he's awkward, and I see that. Okay. Good left hook to the body by Yegit. But if you look at it, his jabs, like he's not hurting Romero with that shit. He's not. Yeah, look, do you see that shit, Michael? Fucking holding and hitting. That's all he's doing. Like, dude, can you initiate can you throw can we get two jabs? Can we get two jabs, right hand, set up a left hook to the body? Can we get some of that shit? All this fucking fake ass Nas, Rocky Balboa looking bullshit you giving us. He gets hit with a left. Look, this is what he does. Now he lands a right. He gets hit with a left again. So he loses that exchange. Now he comes in. Now this is the funny thing. Now that right he lands. Romero lands. No, they didn't show the definite filing, but he's a habitual line stepper. How the heck did he get on Showtime? He's the management, man. Management. Hafsa, it is what it is. It is what it is. Look how he fucking look how he's fucking stiff arming his jab like that, like he's playing fucking football. I am not impressed. I wasn't impressed with Romero when he fought Jackson Martinez. And in fact, we knew that the way the commentators were talking about Romero, look how he threw these punches. Right? I knew. And look at the people out there like, dude, what the fuck is he doing out there? And they were trying to hype this guy up like he was throwing these punches. He wasn't landing these punches. He was doing the same shit against Jackson Martinez as he was doing. The only difference is Jackson Martinez was actually sticking his ass with the jab. This guy's doing the same thing, but Jackson had more of a piercing jab. This guy has speed, but he doesn't have pop. Okay, and because he doesn't have pop, there's no accent that makes you go oohs and ahs. The only problem was that shit wasn't in front of a live studio audience. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what he's doing. He would be good doing some MMA shit. He should get into MMA. He doesn't get off first. He's flicking the fucking jab. Look at him. Look at this fucking guy. Now, the only thing I give old Rolly's stocky. He's a stocky guy. You could tell, you know what I mean? And maybe he's but somebody like this, dude, he'll never beat no one like Haney. So a good thing that he's not with the zone. Good left by Agate. And then he tried to counter with a left uppercut. Oh, wait a minute. Agate's really getting in his and he knows. He knows he's trying to tie him up like that and lock him up. Yeah, Rolly's just trying to wrestle. If you notice, look, he's trying to and I don't know why that ref, dude, we need Tony Weeks for that motherfucker. That's what they need. He needs somebody like Tony Weeks. Rolly is basura. Yeah, he is basura. Fucking garbage. He's garbage. That's right. That's right. That was a low blow. Yeah, fucking check it, ref. You know what I mean? Damn, I used to call Kurt a Wilder hater, but damn, you really. No, I don't, dude. I don't like this motherfucker. I don't like him. He walks around like a fucking like a fucking dumbass, dude. Look at him. Even the dude was like, dude, what are you trying to do? You trying to pop block me? But see, guys like Romero, he will be one of those guys that people hype him up to be something that he really the fuck ain't. That's the problem with him. He ain't talented. He might have a little power. He's awkward as shit, but his awkwardness or his power don't match his awkwardness. In other words, like Princess Ahmed could hit you with one punch. Look, he's getting fucking beat up, right? Look, he's trying to fucking throw elbows. You see this shit? Look, he's trying to fucking throw elbows at this kid. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to fucking throw elbows. That's what the guy was doing. He was doing this shit because Romero was trying to catch him with an elbow. You dirty cocksucker. All that roughhouse fighting. He must have been doing that doghouse shit in the Floyd Mayweather gym. Ooh, good slap. Yeggett slapped him with a left cross. That motherfucker went over and pap. He's trying to punch over those fucking elbows of Romero. Good jab to the body by Romero, but like, yeah, this guy. This fucking guy's 4 of 12. This is going to be a long night, people. He's trying to do 52 blocks. Throwing elbows and shit. Yeggett better watch he better watch himself out of exchanges because see, Romero is still throwing, and it ain't like Romero can't punch. I think that's the only thing he has going for him. But I mean, anything else, he's one of those dirty ass fighters. He don't have skill, so he's putting this shit into play. He's fighting somebody that really can't hurt him. You know what I mean? And he's landing. Look, he's landing jabs and shit, left hooks, good right lands for Romero. But I think Romero, like I said, like I told people, his awkwardness or his power don't match his awkwardness. He's not like a Princess Imahmed. He's nothing like that guy. Princess Imahmed was awkward as shit, but he could catch you with that one straight left and put your lights out if he caught you right. Okay? Romero, he finally lands 2 right hands. He lands 2 right hands, and he's looking the same way he looked. Ken Yajet is trash as Raleigh was half decent. Pro Yajet would be out of there by now. Yep, that's right. That's true. I mean, and Yaget ain't bad, but he ain't good. Look how he snapped. He doesn't have any power. Look, he grabbed this guy's arm and fucking threw it back. He's trying to injure this kid. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to injure this kid. He should be leading with the right. Instead of he's throwing fucking Dick Tracy punches. Good right lands from Romero, though. That was a good right. Now he's just timing it. He puts his fucking elbows up. Look, this fucking, that fucking Romero, man, that fake ass Chris Brown. Fucking fake ass Chris Brown over here. That's what Dave sound like you talking about, Broner. It just hit me. I'm like, who's that motherfucker looking like? Looking like fucking Chris Brown. This guy's a clown, and he's looking like a fake ass Chris Brown. Fuck Rolly, man. Fuck this guy. Seriously. And you know what? I bet you that cut came from a fucking elbow. This guy has a cut under his left eye, right? So that might have came from one of those fucking elbows. So he sees he's coming in. He ain't got no inside punches. So he's look like fucking, he's turning into Tony Jaa and shit. Headbutt that motherfucker or something. Come in with a headbutt and fucking smash his nose. Good left lands from a get, but no power. Nothing behind this shit. It did. That was an elbow. Yeah, I think, man, look. It don't look like the way it looks like it came from a fucking elbow. Like he thought he was on Bach and shit. Look how he grabbed. Look, then he throws the fucking guy to the ground. What the fuck is that? Dude, are you going to take a point or what? What are you going to do? That's the 4th fucking time. That's the 4th time. What the fuck? Dude, look, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. Do you guys see the level of protection? Fuck that black and white shit. I'm talking about the level of protection behind promotional outfits. This motherfucker grabbed this guy's arm, took it, grabbed him, and threw him to the fucking ground. That should have been a point deduction because they've already talked. He's already talked to him, right? What the fuck, dude? Look at this shit. Look, he still has his arm twisting it. What the fuck he think what is this shit, man? This is some bullshit. All that rough house bullshit, man. No, I'm not going to bust a vein. Oh, good left uppercut, though, that lands. Oh, he's on to something. Gets on to something. See, when Romero comes in, look, he's still holding with that. And this fucking ref, are you going to take a point or what are you going to do? Because Because Romero can't fight, dude. He fights like a fucking sissy. The motherfucker's throwing, he's doing this shit. Look, dude, what else do you know? Who taught you how to fight? Like, who taught you how to fight? Oh, man. Dude, what is this? What the fuck is this? Like, this shit's crazy. Come on now. But come on. At least Tyson Fury, though. Come on. At least that motherfucker can box. At least he can box. Look, and he hit him, and he fucking hit him when he held him. Take the point away. Exactly. Take that point away from that cocksucker. That's 1 point. Disqualify this faggot. I'm sick of him. Then you should have done that 2 fucking rounds ago. Now you know you hit him and you hurt him. He know he did that shit on purpose. No. You know what? That's bullshit. That should have been 5 points. You hit this man and you fucking hurt. You held him and you hit him. He knew he had him. That's why he rushed him. No, you're not okay. If I'm his fucking judge, if I'm his corner, I'll tell him that was from the direct foul. That's some bullshit. That's some fucking bullshit. He hit this man because he know when he caught him. He caught him. And then the ref saw it, though. And then he decides to take a point. But that should have been 5 minutes. But see, they haven't taught this guy the politics of boxing. When he hit him like that, he should have went to the ground. You know, Mr. Proud Ass, he's from Sweden. He don't know. He's a pile of shit. He is. Boom, counterpunch to you. A pile of hot, steaming shit. That's it. That's his problem. So look, he held this fucking guy. Look, they didn't check. Look at Showtime. You see how they did it? They didn't look at the foul. They didn't show what happened right before that. And he hit this man. He held him and he fucking hit him. Romero, you're a piece of shit. This fucking guy. But see, they did that because they knew, oh, he's hurt. But guess what? You got to score the knockdown because, see, the knockdown would even up the fight. However, the fight was going anyway. Look, yeah, dude. Did you fucking see the elbow he mashed into his face? Dude is a fucking clown. That dude's a fucking clown. Look, Romero's a clown, dude. He's a clown. He's a piece of shit. Look, and they're gonna keep throwing him in there with guys like this to make him look good, and he can't even make himself look good. He can't even make himself look good. I'll be kneeing this motherfucking everybody. I'll be, man, the hell with it. He's not getting a fair shake. And then as he comes in, Romero comes straight in and gets caught with a right hook. Open fucking dazed you cock licker. Yeah, they took a point, but see what happened? Because of the point deduction, that wasn't enough because the foul at hand hurt him. And look, he just warned him again for that fucking tying up his arm shit. But see, Yaget, he throws the left, he catches it and tries to twist his arm. Dude, what kind of motherfucker is this, man? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. No, Smooth Will. He should have been done that. He should have been. Look, he's still throwing that elbow out there. Disqualify this cocksucker. Just disqualify him. But he has to know how he's going to anticipate that when he comes in. And since he knows that, he counters with the other one. Yaget, though, is definitely game. So he looks like he's got his bearings back. Oh, good right from Romero, though. That really, see, like I told you, if this guy fucking had some, if he was, like, he has speed. He definitely has heart. Excuse me. He can't box. No, he can't. He cannot box. But see, this guy's rallying because he got dropped that last round, so he's not up on anything. Because of all we know. Look at that fucking elbow. Look at this guy. Then he hit him again. Then he hit this guy again. You gave him an elbow, then you look, he clocked the shit out of him too. Look, watch. He pins him up with the elbow. Look, watch what he does. They're showing it now. Look, then he hits him with a right. That hurts him. See, that's the end result though. So they didn't they didn't give a close-up on the foul. Show the punch that you hit him illegally when you were holding him. Yeah, he's a fucking clown, dude. He's a real piece of shit. Fake ass Chris Brown. Clown. He came for football. Yeah, you know what? I bet you Raleigh did play some football. He can't. Look at this motherfucker. He can't fight on the inside. Look at him. He holds. Whatever, dude. Well, Hafsa, here's the thing. They ain't going to put him in there with no top dudes. Raleigh ain't going to be in there with no top dudes. He's a young up-and-coming fighter. This is his 14th fight. They're not going to put him in there with a Haney, nobody like that. He's going to talk shit all day long. He's going to do some Tank Davis-like shit, stay on social media, stay talking shit, stay criticizing other fighters, but he'll never fight other fighters. That's what's going to happen with Rolly Romero. But see, here's the thing. The karma behind Romero, though, they will eventually put him in there with a fighter that don't supposed to do what he's doing, and he'll end up getting his fucking block knocked off. That's what's going to happen. He's going to get in there with someone that's either too old, and I don't even know if that was a fucking shove. That was a fucking shove. That wasn't a knockdown. He fucking shoved him down. He fucking shoved him down. He can't even see that shit. Look, he fucking shoved him down. He shoved him. Look, are you going to take a point from that? See, look, take the fucking point. Look, that referee, I don't know, man. But then again, it's another Texas referee, so fucking go figure. They just fucking chunking him everywhere. He's chunking him everywhere. Now, look, now he's waving the fight off. Now, look, he's waving the fucking fight off. Dude, this is trash. Hold on a second. Let me hear this shit. I got to hear booze. Yeah, he's a fucking dickhead. Do you think he can beat Tank? Who? Fucking Raleigh? Dude, Tank would destroy Raleigh Romero. Raleigh Romero is an underachieving, overhyped clown. That's what he is. Nothing more, nothing less. The only thing he has going for him, he has the right promotional backing. That's it. The motherfucker asked he can beat Tank. Come on, man. Tank Davis? Tank, man, look, I would love to see the fight. Now, he might be food for Tank one day. Let him piss off let him piss off Floyd. I think Raleigh Romero, I think he's ready for Tank. He called out Tank. And Tank accepted that challenge. We want to fight we want to take on all newcomers. And if the fresh fish, he want to fight, he can get his ass ate too. We can call him Rolly Tuna. We can call him Rolly Tuna because Tank gonna run right over him. La mitad cubano, que mierda. Fuck out of here. They may feed him to Tank one day. They may. And I hope they do. And I hope Tank catches him with a left uppercut and fucking sends his fucking head flying in the fourth row. Fucking Rolly roll. This shit here. Look, he fucking has a shove, dude. There was no fucking punch. You fucking dumbass referee, dude. That's the shit I'm talking about. That's a fucking push. You push this fucking guy. Look at all the officials like, dude, what's that? Dude, that's a fucking man. This is look, these Texas referees are the worst fucking referees I've ever seen. Look at then he gives him an elbow. That's the second knockdown. He gives him a fucking elbow on the way in. Yeah. You look, he fucking gives him, dude. What the no, dude. Absolutely not. Fuck Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit. He can't fight. He swings like a sissy. All he does is fucking foul to get his heavy shots off. That's all he's doing. Fucking fake ass Chris Brown. Look at him. A disgrace. He's a disgrace to the fucking gloves. Get that cocksucker out of there. Close your mouth. You fucking lizard. Nah, I mean, I hope he is food one day. You know what I mean? He may be. You know, he may be food one day to somebody greater, somebody higher in the food chain. This fucking guy filed all night. Stop clapping, motherfucker. Ain't that fucking victorious? I would have been pissed off. You did me like that. Fucking cocksucker. Yeah, fucking dickhead. And they feed these fucking guys. He's all nice. Yeah, thank you for this opportunity. Dude, Smooth Will. I would love for that fight to happen. But you know that he's an ESPN fighter. That ain't gonna happen. Like he's protected by the bad motherfuckers. He ain't gonna fight Ryan. He ain't gonna fight Tank Davis. He ain't gonna fight Devin Haney. Let me hear what this cocksucker has to say. Hold on a second. Let me see. Yeah, this like the way like Rolly reminds me of a guy that tries to be smart, but he's dumb. You know, like, yeah, it's a fight. So, awkward fighters, European fighters so awkward over here, Fucking jerk. Look, dude, knock his motherfucking look, he got it at 16. I have to go now. I'm ready for it. Time to stop him. Going to knock him out. You think it's never seen you. I'm not. It's not that, Michael. It's just I don't like guys like I see guys like that all the time. He's going to come out, but see, in these days, if this was 20 years ago, Romero would be another motherfucker on ESPN2 that gets his ass knocked out because you used to have to earn it. You couldn't just start on Showtime, start on HBO. You couldn't do that. You'd had to start on a venue like ESPN, ESPN2. Showbox, right? Things like that, like Boxing After Dark, even, you would have to go to those type of level, and there's levels to this. Not this guy. This guy has like 14 wins now, 14 fights, and he's on Showtime, championship boxing. Like, no way. Motherfucker, somebody would have been knocked him the fuck out. Like Juan Lascano or somebody like that would have already ate into his ass and was able to do it. These days, you got guys like Romero. He's not worth being on this platform. He doesn't deserve to be here. He doesn't. He's an awkward guy that needs to work on his form. If not, he will be stopped. I don't know, Michael. I don't know how he got on fucking Showtime. But they got this guy from fucking Sweden that don't know his head from his ass, don't understand the politics. You know what I mean? And then they fed him to Rolly. And then they allowed this fucking guy to foul this guy. It ain't like he did the shit legitimately, okay? He had to foul this guy to beat this guy. He had to cheat this guy to beat this guy. This shit pisses me off. Then fucking throws an elbow. You throw 1, 2, 3 shots and then you throw an elbow. Fucking guy's a piece of shit. Now, I haven't been a fan, and the more and more I see this guy, I'm glad he's off the television. I'm glad this guy's off the television. I'm so glad that he's off because, like, I got tired of hearing his fucking. I got tired of hearing his voice. You know what I mean? Throw him at the wolves. I hope so. He's talking that shit like he wants to fight somebody. I didn't even see who he's going to fight because chances are he's not going to fight him. Not if they're a big name. He's not going to fight those guys. So. But this is an undisputed fight, guys. So, Kurt, they said the fight is not sold out. They say the fight is not sold out. Joe Strummer, what fight? What fight are we talking about? I counted at least 5 elbows. I counted about at least 8. But he threw a lot of elbows, and it was some tricky, dirty shit. And man, it is bad, man. I don't like that type shit, man. It's really jacked up. It's really jacked up. I hate that. Well, it's no surprise. You got Jermell. He's fighting in his own town. I see a crowd at least. Now we got a Lions only coming for the undisputed. And see, this is good for Jermell, you know what I mean? And I'm glad he was able to bounce back after that Tony Harrison. And in fact, I would say this, fight him again. Fight Tony Harrison again. I would fight him. Look, because that was a hell of a buildup. Dragon leg. I got Jermell. If Jermell, I got him by counter. Because one thing about the Charlos, any of them, they're good at counters. They haven't forgot how to fight. They actually know how to fight. They have good punching power. They know how to fight, and they're tough. Okay? You know what I mean? So they're not just fucking hype jobs that can't fight. I've been seeing the Charlos since they were like young prodigies, and novice fighters, when Lara was like the top fighter. Back when Ronnie Shields had both Jermells and Lara, they used to spar all the time with guys like that. I am really thankful that like Lara, they respect him. Like, dude, he's an older fighter. Leave him be. Give him a couple fights. Let him go out. Like putting him in there with guys like Charlo, it's too late for him. And then what'll happen at that point, which will happen, Lara will be fed to someone like Spence. You know what I mean? Just like they're feeding Pacquiao to him. Fucking look at this diving faggot here. Fucking Hyson Rosario. I see an upset coming. Uh-oh. He might fall into the same trap his brother did. What do you mean? See, this is Jermell. Okay, Jermell was the only one that was defeated. Jermell is undefeated, so I don't know what you mean by that. This is the smaller Charlo. Won't be the same, Kurt. Tony dad passed away. I don't think it will be the same fight anymore. Wow. You know, I didn't know that. I really didn't. I call Charlo versus Harrison 3 a 50-50 fight. Harrison is still recovering from the loss of his father. When he returns, I think he beats Charlo. You know, it'll be a hell of a fight. It'll be like Jack Dempsey and Gene Tunney. You know what I mean? Tunney had the savvy. Jack Dempsey had the punching power, so he could always hurt Gene Tunney. But Gene Tunney had a game plan out of this world. There's Mr. Errol Spence and shit. Something about him looks different. Does he look bigger to you guys? Oh, man, I didn't know that, man. My condolences for Tony Harrison. Yeah, those guys, they train together. That's good. That's a good camaraderie, though, because, you got Errol Spence, regardless of how I feel about Derek James, he has two great fighters, two very good fighters, should I say. So, I mean, and Errol Spence, like he's been training with Jermell a long time. Yeah, same with Hurd. Yeah, Hurd got his. I like Hurd though. I like Hurd's attitude, as a fighter. He stayed with his mom a long time, took care of her, He's got big ass teeth. Oh, yeah, that's right. He does have big teeth, don't he, Mr. Ed? Oh, and what if Melly moves up before Tony comes back? I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. If he's going to 160, like who's he going to fight up there? Like, I mean, my thing is, man, Triple G really disappointed me. He really, because I mean, he should fought Jermell. I would look Triple G and Jermell Charlo. That's the fight I want to see. Matter of fact, that's the fight that should have happened last year. Late 19. Motherfuckers fighting Steve Rolls and shit. I want Steve Rolls now. I want good boy. I want make good boy as Steve Rolls. I want now. Hasn't had a fight on Triller, and he was so terrible. His dad passed away and made him fight that way. He won't be the same fighter. Oh, man, that's sad. It's a hell of a thing when you lose someone you've known all your life. He's got Bugs Bunny teeth. Yeah, he does. Yeah, they could have done a better job with his teeth. They could have. They could have done a better job with his teeth. Barry B says, "Hell on my bomb squat nation." Damn, not bomb squat. It's bomb squad, baby. Harrison fought to a draw on PBC last time out. At least he got a draw. See, even Errol Spence is saying like he's been here too long, so he may even move back. Triple G is patiently waiting for his lover to give him another chance. I know, right? I am Dave. I know. Fury said he has mental issues. I love Fury. He's the king. Fury said he has mental issues. Who has mental issues, Joe? More trashing rollies are hilarious. It's funny. Yeah, he's fucking Triple G, man. He's just. I meant he could fall into the trap of trying to entertain the crowd. Mm, wow. Fucking Rolly. Fucking Rolly Romero, huh? I used to be a fan of Triple G. Now, oh, he's fraud. He's just using Eddie's DAZN money. Eddie's actually getting tired of his shit though. And don't be surprised if Eddie drops him. Something happens to Triple G and Eddie because he's not fighting anybody. Triple G will KO Charlo. Jack, he has to fight some fucking body though. Hafsa, how good is my predictions? Hafsa, I don't know. I mean, good enough. You know, I wouldn't want to bet on my shit, but I mean, I would. I'm not a really betting guy anyway. So, but I would bet Devin Haney would knock out fucking Rolly. I'd bet that. Tank too. All right. The last fight of the night, peoples. And here we go. He is getting paid 15 mil per fight. Don't nothing. Yeah, he's not doing anything. Yeah, 15 million a fight. He ain't doing shit. Here comes Brian Castano. Or sorry, Castaño. Oh man. Doing the Errol Spence impression. Man, I stop all these motherfuckers out here, man. Brian Castaño, he can get it. Lara, I'm gonna knock him out too. He old as hell. Triple G, I told everybody I stop him. Canelo, that's who I really want. They need to bring him over to PBC side so I can really get in his ass. Shit, I think I whoop that ass too. Shit, I ain't worried about none of these fighters really. I ain't worried about Bud. Shit, Bud got to worry about Bob. Hell, he treat him like a newborn slave, so I don't worry about none of them no more. Cause I'm gonna move up and make my own claim. Kurt, have you ever met Al Bernstein? I have not. Isn't he Triple G like 40? He's like had a few fights. He's gonna use them wisely. Roll pretty rough. Yeah, Corey, he's doing that bullshit. You know what I mean? You can't talk about like he said that Demetrius Andrade wasn't like a good enough fighter. Oh, just a second, guys. We are here. All right. Implants look more natural on people with small to medium-sized teeth. I know, right? Those shits are huge. I know we're talking about Mr. Spence, but hey, man, you know, it's better than having no teeth because that was a very serious wreck. And I think people, because of the outcome, because Errol Spence is a guy that people forget this motherfucker was on a wreck that flipped over like 9-10 times, right? You know what I mean? Like people forget about that shit, you know, and it's just crazy. All right. It's showtime. Let's go, guys. Will the other guys go? You know, we got Lions only, Jermell Charlo sitting with his big brother slash twin brother, Jermell Charlo. This should be a very interesting fight, though, you know, because Brian Castano, he does come, and I like how he throws punches and combinations. He has some very good combinations. He's a good pressure fighter. Now, the bad side to Castano is because he's a pressure fighter, he at times he gets too aggressive and he leaves himself open, okay, especially coming in. You know, that's what he did with Lara, and Lara caught him each and every time. That's why he fought Lara to a draw. But he still likes to apply pressure. He has decent power. And the thing is, can he pressure the bigger Jermell, or should I say Jermell Charlo? I've seen them so much now, I actually can tell them apart. Yeah, I know. I used to have problems, but now it's just, I think because maybe the weight class, they've jumped, you know, since Jermell have jumped up to middleweight. I think now you can tell he's the taller one. He's the tall. He keeps his hair lower too. You know, his chin's a little different. His chiseled different. I think he has a thicker neck. You know, so yeah, I can definitely tell the difference between the two. You know, at first I couldn't, but now I definitely can. You can hear when you hear him talk because, you know, Jermell Charlo is like, you know what? I just want to put a motherfucker down. You know what I'm saying? I take a motherfucker out. You know, look, I got people that's going to die for me. And so everybody, you know, if he really about that shit, he going to do it. Jermell is more like, shit, you know, you might motherfucker want to fight. We could get it in. Shit, he better shut his ass up. He's a little slower. So one's a little quicker, a little bit more aggressive, Jermell, who's fighting tonight, and Jermell is bigger, but he's more laid back. He has like a longer twang in between the syllables of his words. So, you know, but you could tell like but twins are two different people. The magnificent, they just look alike. Some of them, they're not the same people. You know, they could be. So I know a few twins. Related to some twins, right? And they are two different people. They look a lot alike. You know, they're identical twins, but you know, one has tats, one don't. You know what I mean? One's straight and narrow, the other one's crooked as a path. Shit like that. You know, they are totally different. You know, the WBC, the WBA, and the IBF. Wow. Uh-oh, Jermell's wifey. She's in the building. He making that wife announcement. What? One of them Charlos, I think, on that powder. Now, you would think that. Corey, if you would apply a drug personality to each fighter, Jermell would definitely be on that coke. He'd be on that Tony Montana. Jermell would be on that fucking Kush. Yeah, I've been on that kush all day. Shit in between training. Man, what you talking about? Man, I be on that coke. What you talking about, Big Charlo? And here we go, guys. They're about to announce the bell. These guys are getting it in. Jermell Charlo's pacing. He's bouncing. And here we go. The ref is in the middle of the ring. Boom. Here we go. Now, because Castano, he steps out quick. You know, I think he's more of the aggressive fighter. You know, he throws the jab. He's throwing another jab to see where he's landing. See what Jermell does. Jermell still hasn't threw a punch. One thing, if you notice about both of those Jermells, they both have thick calves. And I think that's where a lot of their punching comes from. That power, the punching power comes from that in their back. You know, good jab from Jermell as he comes in. He slides one in real quick. Okay. I like how Jermell has his chin tucked. Good boxing fundamentals. He takes a jab from Castano, though. So they're just really working things out right now. Charlo's he's against the ropes. Now Castano, he's trying to fill him out. He doesn't want to come in blind because he knows and he's respecting the power of Jermell Charlo. So it's definitely a fill out round. Good jab by Jermell. He's putting a jab right in the chest of Castano, which is that's the best place to be. Because if that chin ever comes up, it's going to hit that target. Definitely. Now the thing is, Castano is weird right now because Charlo's in the corner of the ring, and Castano hasn't really made a lot of punches. Threw a lot of punches. Now he throws a 1-2-3 and he misses with a left hook. Charlo ducks and slips under a lot of it. Good left hook lands, but good defense by Charlo, but by staying poised because he's still in the corner. And this is what I think Charlo's trying to do. I already see what he's doing. Okay, good right lands for Castano. A good quick right lands for Castano. But I'm looking for Charlo to land an uppercut. Baiting him in, baiting in Castano, knowing Castano's more of that fighter, and he's getting the best of Jermell right now. He landed a right hand. He just landed another quick right on the inside. Charlo's, he's still in the corner. Look where Charlo is. He's in the corner. He's in the corner for a reason. He gets popped with a partial right hand. I don't think it landed flush coming down the sides of those ropes. But there's definitely a reason that Charlo wanted to be on those ropes. He wants to catch Castano. He wants to catch him. That's how Charlo does. He eats another right hand from Castano. Castano definitely has the speed category, especially when it comes with delivering the right hand. And like I told you guys, Castano likes to throw rapid punches, kind of like a Manny Pacquiao, but in an orthodox stance kind of way. Isaiah B, counterpunch to you, bro. And we have to give that to Castano because he was the busier fighter. I know what Jermell's doing. He's trying to lean that guy back into the corner. This is Jermell. He might throw a jab just to bait him in. That's what he wants to do. Control range, land uppercut. See the uppercut, and then stay off the ropes. See, Jermell's on the ropes though because he knows that's what's going to get Castano off his game. He's going to get too overzealous. He's going to start throwing those combinations. I don't think he hurt Jermell. Again, I don't think anybody hurt Jermell. I don't think Tony Harrison hurt Jermell. It's just I think that he's waiting for Castano to overcommit so he can make his presence known with his fist. Okay. But genetically, they're clones. Okay, they're both in the middle of the ring. Now, remember, Castano's still undefeated. He has a draw by Lara. I think he's 17-12, I believe. 17-12-1. Okay, Jermell, he's starting to shoot out some jabs. Okay. Oh, good right hand lands for Charlo. Castano takes it well. He throws another. He misses that. Let me get this shit off the screen. This is really bothering me now. All right, cool. Oh, good right lands for Charlo. Now as Castano comes in. Oh, and he gets caught with a right. He gets caught with a right. That's exactly what he was looking for. Castano has to fight. He has to fight because here comes Charlo. That's what I was talking about. But Castano, he recovers quick. But he knew. That's what I was telling you guys. There's a reason Charlo's on the ropes. You think he was scared of that? Castano knows he's going to throw 1, 2, 3, 4 punch combinations. And look, Charlo knew that. But you have to punch in between those punches of Castano. That's the thing. They're rapid punches, but they're not the harder ones. They're not the effective. And the counter punches are what counts. There you go. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now look who's in the corner. Castano. Now it's changed because Castano has tasted that power of Charlo. Now he's not as eager to get back in there and throw 4 or 5 punch combinations. I noticed Steven Espinosa's over there by Errol Spence. They're probably having a nice conversation. Yeah, he gonna take his ass out of probably round 3 or 4 because he already tasted the power. So, you know, Steven, I think he gonna take his ass out. He gonna ride him up. I told he would lighten the ass. I told you if anything, you know, you can't throw all them punches without getting punched in your motherfucking mouth, you know. Mr. Zacharias counter punch to you. Now, see, this is slow the whole fight down. Look how aggressive Castano was at the beginning versus the end. Now, maybe that I know definitely that, you know, his wife's there, Castano's wife, Carolina. Kurt, who's the girl in the pink bikini on the intro? Which one? Look, he's coming in with uppercuts, staying composed. Look, Jermell comes in. Look, watch what he does. Boom! Left hook. That hurts him right there. Right there. Then here comes Charlo. But look, I respect Charlo because Charlo's like, you know what? He's not as hurt as I think he is. He looked at his legs. He gave another assessment of how he'll. Bow! Look at that left hook. Perfect placement. Perfect placement. And immediately, Castano. Bees. Very smart. Good look. Good counter by Jermell. Very good counter by Jermell. Rate the fight. I mean, the fight's not over. Can't rate it yet. First 2 rounds have been very interesting, to say the least. No knockdowns yet. Castano was definitely hurt. I mean, anything that the Charlos throw is going to be heavy. Those guys are throwing heavy punches. And they ain't going to be in punches and bunches unless they're getting you the fuck out of there. That's the thing about those guys. You know, so if Charlo ain't wasting shots. If you look at Charlo, look at him. Oh, he almost got countered with the left. See, Jermell's looking for that left hook. That left hook will put any fighter out. One, two missed. by Charlo. Now, Castano's throwing punches, but if you notice, he's a smaller fighter and he has to work to get in. See, it was easier for him when he was on the ropes, but here's the thing. See, he's throwing rights and jabs, but they're no way and nowhere near the point of hitting the target. Now, Charlo's in range. He's controlling the distance. He landed a good jab. He chopped with a right, which he didn't land, but he's there. So that's a good range finder. That jab, he's landing that jab. He's there. See, Charlo has already established his distance to Castano. Castano has not. Castano's like an in and out, jumping in and out fighter, and he doesn't know really what to do at this point because he knows, oh, hey, if I go in throwing 4 or 5 punch combinations, I might get countered. But if I stay on the outside, I'm going to get jabbed to death. Whenever Jermell starts to throw those jabs, he's going to get popped because he's already established the distance. So this is the fight we're looking at right now. Good jab lands, right hand doesn't. But let me tell you, if the right hand does land for Charlo, it might be lights out, especially if Castano comes in. But I think what's going to happen, Charlo's going to have to give up, put himself back on the ropes, and allow Castano to open up again. Good, a right hand that lands, left hook. They trade left hooks. Oh, he catches. Castano catches Jermell, and Jermell buckles. And Castano, here, there he goes. Whoa, 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 whoa. They trade left hooks, but Castano kept throwing. So obviously he got the better left hook in. Then he catches a left hook again. Jermell goes down. He almost goes down, but he comes up. He caught him. He did catch him. He did catch him. Now, this is a change of events. This is the sport that I love, that I hate so much right here. This is a fight. Look, okay, he comes in. He throws a left uppercut, fakes, goes upstairs with a right hook. He throws a right uppercut, left hook. Boom, they trade lefts. He catches Jermell. Jermell catches him with a 1-2. Boom, he catches him in the inside. So it was a similar left hook that lands just like Jermell landed, but Castano got it off. And this makes it interesting because Castano jumps on you regardless. He jumps all on you. So this makes this fight pretty much even at this point. 1, 2, 3, now 4. So I have Castano 2-1. Now, see, now Jermell is now working that jab because I don't think he can afford to hang on the ropes and catch and shoot because I know that's what he's doing. He's trying to catch and shoot on this guy. But see, one thing about Castano, he's quick. And if you're that close to a guy and he's that close to you, he's closed that distance. Since he's closed that distance, his shorter hooks are going to get there before Jermell's longer hooks. What the hell's going on with the TV? What the hell's going on with the TV? Okay, come back. Okay. Right, left hook, thrown by Castano, misses. Good defense by Jermell. But if you notice, he's going in with the jabs. But see, this is the type of fight that you're setting yourself up for. He has to jab his way out. I think, honestly, that Charlo's trying to set up that right uppercut. He's trying to set that right uppercut up. Yeah, he did draw with Lara. But Lara's a kind of guy, he blocks punches all with his long 74-inch reach arm. So, you know, that pressure, I think. So the rounds that Castano won, oh, good right on the inside for Jermell. I mean, this is for undisputed people, so it better be something behind this. Good right and a left hook lands. Good right hands lands. Oh, he hits him on the side of the head. Charlo acknowledges it. Good body punch by Castano. Good right by Charlo. Jab, right lands from Charlo. And that's working off the jab. Looks like something like a rope-a-dope. That's what it's looking like to me. It looks like Jermell's throwing a rope-a-dope. He's trying to make Castano punch himself out. Oh, good right lands for Jermell. Good defense by Charlo. Because, see, Castano, if you notice anything about his style, he's a rapid fire type fighter. So he's throwing bunches of punches. He's throwing bunches of punches. So he's coming in. He's trying to make it a dark, murky fight. Good right hand by Castano. Good right and a left. The heavier punches definitely belong to Charlo, but the faster, quicker, shorter punches belong to Castano. And right now it's interesting because Jermell isn't throwing enough jabs for me for that round to really win that round. Now, he's thrown and landed some good right hands on the inside when Castano was trying to come in. Jermell was catching him, but it really wasn't hurting him. I think he got his pound of flesh from Jermell Charlo. I don't know why I want to say Jermell. Bunches of punches. That's it. That's what he was throwing. Charlo has a fight on his hands because he's dealing with a guy that jumps on you, that throws punches. Now, the good thing about that is he can throw in between those punches. That's the good thing. Okay. Now, they're trying to rope a dope. They have to really work on the counter punching ability, which it's needless to say, Jermell is doing a good job with his defense. So you can't overlook that. It's not like he's getting tagged solid by this guy every time he gets pins him on the ropes, because most of the last round, which was round 3, was on the ropes. Okay, this is round 4. Okay, so here we go. It's time for more bars. So let's get it, guys. Or is it round 5? It's round 4 or round 5. I think this is round 5. Yeah, it's round 5. Charlo goes with the jab, throws a right hand behind it. He throws another jab. Castano throws a jab, but he's nowhere in range. Okay. And I think Charlo, if that aggressive style is giving him any type of problems, this is the best type of fight to fight. Keep him back. Castano is no good where he's at. If Charlo can keep that jab in his face and set him up with the right hand, he could get him out of there eventually, because Castano's going to get antsy. If you notice, he's an antsy fighter. He's an aggressive fighter. Those Argentina fighters, man, they got some different shit down there. Remember Jesus Chavez? Those type of dudes? Maravilla? Those guys make their stamp over here. El Martino Madonna, Lucas Matisse. You know what I mean? They have some silent killers out there. Good right for Castano, but he had to jump in and catch him. Good right he lands. Right and a left hook lands for Castano. And that's on the inside. So Charlo knows, I'm going to have to counter this guy. If you can't counter, you're not going to beat him, because he's going to close the distance. If he doesn't keep that jab in his face, he can't get lazy. He can't let Castano get the drop on him. Good jab by Charlo, though. See, now Castano is trying to throw those rapid fire punches. But see, he's not close enough. That's the problem. Why? Because Jermell, there we go again. Charlo is keeping him back with the jab. See, Jermell, he's keeping him back with the jab. But they've probably already, that ref is on Jermell's shit, though. Like, he's done some mediocre shit, and that ref has been there like, no. 2 rounds apiece. Yeah, I would go for that. 2 rounds apiece. I know definitely the second round belongs to Jermell. Oh, that punch was a little low. That left uppercut. It looked like it went to the right ball sack by Castano. He threw that a little low. See, Charlo, Derek James have already instructed Jermell, stay off the ropes. I already see how it's going. If you see how he turned away from that attack, which is a good attack. Good right from Castano. See, Castano's game, because whenever he gets an opportunity, he's going to throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punch combinations whenever he gets close enough. The thing is, will it be enough? See, he caught a good right hand at the end. And that was a good fight. That was a good round. But, like, how do you score a round like that? How do you score a round like that? Reese Sang, counterpunch to you from London. Counterpunch to you. Rob Riv shows live 01. Good evening. Okay. Four to one Castano. Now it could be scored like that. I mean, could you argue that though? I mean, you could. Reese Sang is from London. Curtis Young, but Castano is getting under Charlo's hooks. Yeah, he is. He is getting under those hooks. Charlo, I think this is round 6. Okay, this is the ending of the first half of this fight. But one thing I know that it has been an adjustment. Charlo has got off those ropes. Okay. But it's kind of hard with a pressure guy like Castano because whenever you don't fight, he's in your face. If he doesn't, you see how he has that jab? He's popping that jab. You know, and if I'm Charlo, I'm going to emulate a type of Ike Corte type jab to keep Castano back. Punish him. Make him think twice for going in there. Okay. But here's the kicker. Here's the counter. The counter would be make him think twice for going in there. But when he goes in there, be prepared to take whatever he's going to give you because he's going to give you something. See, Castano is a guy that he knows. My thing is, let me get on the inside. Let me work whatever I can work. Let me throw rights, lefts, uppercuts, punches to the body. Beautiful combination because it's hard to really decipher because he doesn't do the same thing all the time. He has a quick right hand delivery, right? So he's trying to time that over that jab of Jermell. But see, that jab of Jermell is pretty heavy. So that's a hell of a punch to want to tag or keep timing, getting tagged with that heavy ass jab. Oh, good right for Jermell. Good right. That's how you have to fight Castano. You keep him back. Oh, good right. Castano lands. Now Jermell, he lands a left hook in there. I don't know. Oh, good right hand to the body. Castano, it feels like he's having some T-Rex arm moments. But if he's inside and he's right in that range, he can do damage. And I think he did a little good right hand lands for Castano. No, I mean, we're actually I am Dave. He actually went and did a good right hand body shot, but he is doing a lot of hedge hunting. And I think that left hook hurt him because he had so much success. That success landed early. Oh, good left hand lands for Castano. Castano rips to the body, and he's real dangerous when he gets in range, though, people. He's dangerous. He's effective. And then now we know that he can clock. He can catch Jermell and hurt him with a little something. And then Jermell knows that too because he's like, look, I'm going to stay off these. But you notice he went from one corner to the next. I'm glad he caught that low blow because that was that punch did steer low from Castano. Hey, this is a good fight. It's a very Jermell. I think he needs to come with more jabs and more right hands because Castano's not going to quit. He's not going to quit until you do something about it. You have to stop Castano, just like Lara. Lara waited for Castano to come in and time him. Oh. But see, Lara at this point in his career couldn't initiate something, and Lara's not like a good finisher anyway. He's a good boxer, but he's a terrible finisher because look at that left hook to the body, left hook lands, partially lands with a left hook, right hand grazes, so that partially lands. But see, Jermell threw nothing. He has to do a lot more. He has to do a lot more than that because if he doesn't, I think what spoiled Jermell is he got that left hook in early. Oh, good right hand. Right when I say that, he chops a right hand to Castano. And it's round 7. So this is the beginning of the second half of this fight, people. So let's see who takes it. Because Castano, I mean, I think it's Castano's done more effective punching. His, the question is the effective or is the aggressiveness effective or not effective? And in times, I think they are in spots in these in these rounds with Castano. But Charlo has done a decent job with keeping him back at times during the rounds with his jab and right hand. See, he's throwing that jab, keeping Castano back, popping him in the forehead. But see, Castano's quicker, and he likes to throw combinations. Like right now, he's going to have to fight. And see, Jermell knows I'm going to have to fight this dude to keep this dude off my ass. Because once he gets close enough to me, he's throwing punches. So look, he's open a can of whip ass each time he gets close. That's what you're going to expect from Castano. Now, will those punches land flush? Good counter by Jermell, though, on that. Because he missed the right hand and he caught him with a jab. Jermell, he needs to start throwing that jab. Oh, good right. Good right comes over. Oh, good right from Castano, though. Jermell looks at him and shrugs. And that tells you that was a good right he landed. They traded right hands. Oh, good defense from Jermell. Get off those ropes. Good left uppercut to the body from Charlo. I don't think it landed the way he intended it to land. Oh, good body punch from Castano. See, Jermell knows he has to fight. This ain't Tony Harrison. He can't just sit there and wait this guy out because this guy's coming at him. Good left hook from Castano. Good left hook upstairs from Castano. Right uppercut partially lands. I think he caught a good right hand in before Castano comes in. Left hook to the body for Castano. Ooh, left hook. I think that buckled Castano. He hit him on the top of the head with one of those triple G left hooks. Good right upstairs. Good right. Another right lands for Castano. Jermell on the ropes. He's going to have to fight him. He can't sit there. He's going to have to fight this guy. He's going to have to fight him because the pressure that Castano, he's getting in his range. He's obtaining his range. When he obtains his range, he pop, 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 pop. He's getting inside. He's uppercutting. He's left hook punching. Look, this is a good fight. Boom, good right lands. That throws him back, but then Jermell sees it. He shrugs. He's like, "Hey, hey, it is what it is." Oh, good left hook to the body by Castano. Good left upstairs by Castano. That kind of gets him behind the ear. Better watch those Andy Ruiz punches. Punches from the gods. This shows Canelo would beat Charlo. Well, when Canelo's inside, and Canelo has to do those type of punches, which he will go to the body on someone like Charlo. But understand that's a different Charlo you're dealing with. Because, see, Jermell, I think he's better with keeping distance. I don't think Castano would have done that to Jermell because Jermell would have caught him eventually with Castano trying to come in. Charlo needs to understand this guy is not going to stop. He's not going to stop. He just waits his time. See, it's these rounds are starting off the same. Jermell starting off with the jab. He throws a right hand. Good right hand too, actually. Good right hand. He's not throwing the jab quick enough. Throw the jab. There you go. Jab. No jab. Here's a pawing jab. Jab downstairs. Jab upstairs for Castano. He loops a left hook. That was low. Yeah, that was low. That looked like it went straight to the ball sack by Jermell. Oh, good right. Hand lands for Castano. I think that kind of buckled Jermell for a minute. Jermell throwing the jab. He throws the right hand behind that jab. Nothing lands. Oh, good right. Over the jab of Jermell. Oh, These guys are going back and forth. These guys are going back and forth. Castano's no joke. This guy's coming to fight. And see, Jermell, now he knows, like, look, see, he's trying to set up that one punch. He's trying to set up that one punch. But see, the problem with setting up that one punch, he's getting countered himself. See, each of these times, oh, he gets caught again, right over the jab. So that jab, he gets a little lazy, Jermell. He gets a little lazy with that jab. Bow. Then here comes Cantano. Double jab to the body, upstairs for Cantano. Castano's doing more like a Jake LaMotta. He's jabbing with the jabber, and it's working. Good hook lands for Cantano. Good right hook lands. Look, Cantano is game, and he's winning these rounds. He's definitely winning this round because, see, Jermell's not doing enough to keep him off. He needs a KO. And he does need to work more on the body, especially someone that's happy and giddy and high strung like Cantano is. He needs to start working that body. Good jab by Charlo. Good jab by Charlo. See, Charlo, I know what Jermell's doing. He's trying to set that right hand up. And if he could set that right hand up and buckle Cantano with that right hand, he could set that left hook right behind it. Wow. This is a hell of a fight. Yeah, he's busy headhunting and missing. Yeah, Hafsa, he's relying too much on that. But see, you got an action guy like that. See, a guy like Cantano, he's coming in and he's making everything count. And we don't know what that is. He looks a bit tired. He should be search and destroy. He's the one that's pressing the action. He's the one showing the effective aggressiveness. He's the one getting those punches in. He's going over the jab. Okay. He's carrying the duration of this fight. It's not Jermell. It's Cantano. Charlo's in trouble. He needs a 10-8 round. They start off in the middle of the ring. Round 9, people. Look how fast this shit goes, especially when you got a good fight coming. Good jab lands for Charlo. He just couldn't capitalize on that right hand because Cantano was already too far back out of range. Steve Farhood has it 78-74 for Cantano. Okay. Castano's coming in. See, these guys, these Argentina guys, you have to be careful. You have to be careful. And see, these type of guys, they're not who you think they are. You know, see, Castano's making everything work for him. Left hooks to the body, left upstairs, straight rights, rights to the body, right uppercuts, feints to the jab, throwing right uppercuts on that. He's starting to feint. I mean, that's giving Charlo problems. I don't know if Charlo's getting tired, but he looks like he's getting tired to a certain degree where, oh, good right over the top. See, Cantano, he's been timing that jab because they're not coming enough. Okay, they're coming in a sequence that he can time it. And that's exactly what Castano's doing. Now, Charlo's throwing that jab, and he's throwing it now like he should. He's throwing it, and I think he caught Cantano because Cantano is walking, and the one thing you don't do. Now Cantano opens a can of whip ass, 4 or 5 punch combinations. That's the type of thing that gets him in there. That's the type of thing that gets him in there. Those type of things. Good right from Cantano. I don't know if that hurt him or not. Jermell ain't punching back. Oh, good right lands for Cantano again. Charlo starts with it. He keeps it with the jab. He can't fight this fight on the ropes. He's going to lose. I'm going to tell you. What I thought that he's trying to do, he's not doing. The only thing he can do is rely on punches that lands in between the punches of Cantano. Wicked body shots. Charlo late KO. He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to get a late KO. Because see, you look at Jermell. He's breathing heavy. This is going into round 10. These are the championship rounds right here. He's gonna need a knockout. He's gonna need a knockout because at this point, his jab. He's been countered over the jab. Boom! Right hand lands on the top of the temple. Right hooks to the body. Left hooks to the body. Left hooks upstairs. And see, Jermell, he's not throwing punches back. These are just unanswered punches from Cantano. So you let a guy throw 2 or 3 punch combination on you and you do nothing. You try to elude. That's not good. Sometimes you have to fight. Does Jermell have the power? Yeah, he has the power. But can he get it off with this type of aggression? The dude is weight drained. He might be weight drained, you know. Oh, good right to the body by Jermell. I'm glad he decided to go to the body, the forgotten punch. Good jab. Good jab by Charlo. Charlo pumping that jab because he's waiting for Cantano to come in, but he's kind of awkward too. So he's just not going to launch in. See, he didn't even launch in. He came in throwing punches. He came in with a jab. Oh, he hurt him. He hurt Cantano. He hurt him. He has to get him out of there. If he doesn't, he can't let him recoup. See, the thing is about Cantano has a beard on him. He ain't a bitch. That chin ain't a bitch of his. Now, because look, Jermell, he has to come with it. Look, good right. That buckles him. Oh, that was a low blow. That was a low blow. That was a low blow. But he's hurt. Castano's hurt. The punch he was looking for, I think he got it. You can't keep going. Oh, overhand right misses terribly by Jermell. Oh, but he catches him with a straight right. That's that right he was looking for. Behind all those jabs that he was throwing, he was looking for that right hand. And Cantano messed up. Good jab by Charlo. Now Cantano, he's trying to hold on. He's trying to hold on, get his bearings back. Because Jermell knows. But see, Jermell needs to jump on him. Because if he doesn't, how many rounds? There haven't been an official knockdown yet. Okay, yes, this is the Charlo round. This is the championship round. He needs all of them. Ooh, good left hook, good right hook to the body by Jermell. Ooh, he barely gets caught. He barely misses with a left hook, though. Jermell was wide open. That's dangerous. Oh, good right. There he goes again. That right hand. Remember that? Oh, good left hook. Now he's trying to finish off with a left hook. Oh, good right lands for Cantano. Oh, good left hand lands for Cantano again. This is a fight. And I think that backed up Charlo. Now Charlo's backing up. The bell were it. Wow. Wow. This is a fight. Because Cantano, you thought he was wobbling. He was taking his time. He was taking a walk around the block. And then he comes back. Good left to uppercut. I think that left uppercut did it. Yeah, that left uppercut did it. And see, he misses with those two punches to the body. Boom. No, he misses with that punch. He misses with that punch. Castano got the hell out of dodge. But then he gets caught with that right hand again. That makes him buckle. Here comes Jermell coming with the left hook to the body. Good left uppercut to the body. He kind of turned it up like a hooker cut. He punches his glove and makes his glove punch him with his own glove. Round 11. Here comes Jermell coming in a high-spirited fight. Look like he's down on the cards. Who knows? Because we don't know what those judges show. Good right hand lands. He's taking his time. He's jabbing. He's jabbing behind that. Oh, good counter. Good right hand lands for Jermell. It looks like that knockout's coming, but he better be careful because I see he's a little tired. I think his adrenaline's up a bit because he knows, like, hey, I've hit this guy. I haven't brought him down, but you have to give some credit to Castano, Mr. Brian there. Brian hasn't went down. All the times he's been hurt, this is the 11th round. He hasn't went down. Now, that could be a good thing or a bad thing because a lot of times you're too tough for your own good, where you could have went down, got your bearing. Oh, good right from Castano. Right hand misses. He throws a double jab to the body for Castano. Jermell's he's taking a walk around the park. See, those rapid fire punches that he throws, they just come out of nowhere. There's this pop, 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 pop. Oh, good jab for Castano. Oh, good right for Castano. Good left hook for Castano. Now Castano's coming back. He's backing up Charlo because Jermell's not throwing the jab no more. He has to remember to throw the jab because he's getting one-dimensional. He's looking for the right hand. He's looking for that Wilder punch. You can't look for that Wilder punch all the time, especially when Castano is coming at you. Good jab from Charlo. Now he's remembering the jab because the jab set up the right hand. And here, good right hand for Castano. Now look, Jermell wraps him up. Smart move. Smart move by Jermell. Because Castano, he knew he was in range to unload. Oh, good left uppercut lands. Castano knows. Here comes Jermell. Here comes Jermell. Jermell threw 4 or 5 punch combinations. Oh, good jab by Castano. Wow, that snaps the head back of Jermell. Good right hand for Jermell. Wow. And it looks like each and every time this fight gets, it gets like to the point of somebody about to do something. Ding, ding. Last round. Now, that's also a Jermell round. Now, let's see if this is enough, which more than likely it should be. But I wouldn't go for it. I wouldn't go for the scorecards if I'm Jermell. I would go for the KO because, see, we don't know, again, we don't know where these judges are. This is a unification. This is a guy that's been once beaten by Tony Harrison, Lions only. Great resume, but fighting a young up-and-coming Argentinian fighter that's undefeated, that went 12 rounds with the former unified champion, Erislandy Lara. So, this is what we have, 12th and final round. I didn't think we'll get here. Here we go, people. They're going to make this what it is. Let's go. Jabs thrown by Jermell. Castano throws a jab to the body. You know he's trying to get in. Charlo's 104 to Castano's 105. And see, understand, people, if you don't have a knockdown, it's only one round that you win. Paul Bennett, counterpunch to you, brother. Good right hand lands for Jermell. Jab lands for Jermell. Jermell's looking for the counter. He missed with the left hook counter. 1-2 jab. Jab from Jermell. And what's going to win this round, if Castano isn't throwing, it's all going to be Jermell. And I think now Castano's actually looking tired. So he might gas out where he needs to be the most active right now. Good jab from Castano as I say that. Good jab. He misses with the right hand, Jermell, but he comes back with the jab. Ooh, good left hook lands for Castano. Left hook lands for Jermell. Castano's still there. We got a minute left, people. They're going toe-to-toe. Here comes Jermell with a 1-2. Left hook lands. Right hand lands for Castano. But they're choppy punches. They don't have that power. Good left hook from Castano, though. Good left uppercut for Castano. Good left hook lands for Castano. Oh, Castano gets buckled by one of those left hooks. He still keeps coming forward. 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left. 9, 8. Good right lands for Jermell. Good right lands for Jermell. Right lands for Castano. Left lands for Castano. Whoa. Wow. Good fight. Good fight. Now, I don't know about that last round. Castano looked like he came back. I would have had to give it to Jermell based on the punches that he landed. Now, however, he was behind. How much behind was he really? Based on the scorecards. Let's look. First round, Brian Castano. Second round, Jermell Charlo. Third round, Castano. Fourth round, Castano. Fifth round, Castano. Sixth round, I would give it to Jermell. Seventh round, Castano. Eighth round, Castano. Ninth round, Jermell. 10th round, Jermell. 11th round, Jermell. 12th round, who knows? So look, this is a fight, though. Jermell could not drop this guy. And it shows you cannot rely on power by itself. These are these type of fights that make people people. He's shaking his head. He knows. He wanted to get that knockdown. He wanted to do something pivotal, okay? 11th was close, too. It was close. It was close. Lost some money. What the fuck, Charlo? I mean, look, it is what it is, man. Total 173 out of 586 for Castano. 153, I believe, for I don't know how many that Jermell threw. But Jermell threw hard shots, but you can't say that Castano didn't throw hard shots. Jermell was buckled also. That's what turned this whole thing around. Wow. Look, this is some crazy shit here. Great fight, though. Manny Mota, I'm with you. Great fight, though. Great fight, though. Joe, stop trolling. Oh, man. Wow. And I had Jermell just based off the punching power, the normality of what he normally does. You know, let's see what this is, people. Let's see. Let's see. We have 528 people on the chat. Let's get 528 likes. Let's give it up for Brian Castano, champion. Let's give it up for Jermell Charlo, champion. Look, that was a good fight. And look, and if this fight this is going to be some kind of weird. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be some kind of weird. Watch. Okay, Brian got it on one scorecard. Okay, they got a scorecard for 117-111 for Jermell Charlo. What the fuck? Draw. It's a draw, people. Look, you can't look at the end of the day, they could have fucking robbed the guy. But 117-111? Who does that? What fight did you see 117-111? Come on, that type of shit. That's why they knew. They were like, this is a draw. Another draw. What did I tell you guys? Didn't I just say this was? I just said that like a minute ago. This is going to be a crazy, weird decision. I just said that. I just had this funny feeling. And they knew. Jermell was like, look, keep your fucking belts, go back. Because you fuck around with this guy Castano. See, those Argentinian fighters get better. You remember that, look, history repeats itself, okay? You guys remember when Maravilla came up here and fought Paul Williams? You guys remember that? You remember that shit? And they gave it to Paul. The next fight, Maravilla came back. Knocked out Paul Williams cold. Okay? And because Maravilla knocked out Paul Williams was the front guy. They had to rob someone else. They robbed Lara because Lara fought him next. Let me hear what Jermell has to say.
In the second round and then again in the 10th round.
And I just knew that, he knew what he was talking about. I believe in my coach. And, this is my first time experiencing something like this. So, hey, this come with boxing, baby.
Look, he just said Derek James told him he needed a knockout. So what does that tell you? Derek James told him by the end of the round 9 he needed a knockout. Like I said in round 10, he needed a knockout. Okay? This is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with, people. 117, 111. Ask Osk we. Yes. Yes. Well, I don't want to play too much of that Showtime shit because they will shut your shit down. It happens. They shut my other channel down like that. Matter of fact, it was a Jermell Charlo fight, and that was last year, and it was the last time Jermell fought. But listen, I will do a video on it. I will counterpunch this with this on it. Just not on this live stream because it's live. So, but like I told you guys, this type of shit happens. This is a sport that I love that I hate so much. Jermell, he did have him hurt a couple times in the later rounds. He did rally back. But he didn't do what he's supposed to done. He should have look, what his trainer wanted him to do, he didn't get. Okay, so he failed his trainer. Okay, Jermell did. He needed a knockout. He didn't get that. But obviously, a fucking course, he didn't need it, right? Like I told you guys, I don't know what's going on with the scorecards. I don't know what's going on with the scorecards. So it is what it is. I mean, look, Jermell got off this shit nice because this fight should have been to the other fighter. And here's the thing, though. The 117-111 wouldn't have been as bad if it wasn't that lopsided. Like if it was like 115, 113. Let me hear what Brian has to say. Hold on a second, guys. I got to mute this just for a second. Well, Brian thought he won the fight. He said, you know, he came real like, hey, yeah, he hit me rounds, he hurt me rounds, but you know, he said it in Espanol, and he said he would like a rematch, but he liked to thank Al Heyman and all these guys. But you know, you're absolutely right, Mateo. I told y'all this is Texas, 117, 111. Look, this is the same place they fucking look. They let Lomachenko get hit 12 to fucking 15 times in the balls against Orlando Salido. You know, these type of things happen in Texas, bro. This shit happens in Texas. So it doesn't surprise me. I told you guys that this shit's going to go funny. See, the judges don't have to come and play unless a knockout comes. I mean, sorry, a knockout doesn't come. And since the knockout didn't come, they have to go with the bullshit that they've already had to be scripted. Okay. See, you don't have to get every judge. You just have to get the right ones. See, you get two that's going to do the right thing. All you need is that one corrupt one to equalize the shit out. King Mike Hall, run it back immediately. Hey, man, run that shit back. Run it back. You know, no, I'm with you. I'm with you, Michael. Charlo didn't win. He just did enough not to lose. That's pretty much true. He didn't, you know, it would be different if it was a knockdown. It would be different if it was, you know what I'm saying? Like something that, yes, he hurt him a couple of times. This guy didn't go down. This guy has a good chin. He's still undefeated. Okay. People remember that he's still undefeated. This is his second draw, though. Once against Lara, another against Jermell. And that shows you, though, it doesn't make Jermell look good for this because Jermell should have put those punches together. And I think he needs to, I think he needs to focus more on finishing, work on finishing fighters, you know, because this guy here, fucking Nelson Vasquez, people, Nelson Vasquez. Remember that guy. The Tim Cheatham, 114, Steve Weisfield, 114, 113. Nelson Vasquez, 117, 111. And look, people, I appreciate you guys for coming in. Needs to go see how AJ beats Ruiz in a rematch. If you fighting a volume puncher, you don't lay back. You move and stick, and you land your power punch. You're right. He should take classic shit on that. I gotta counterpunch this on the channel officially. I have to vent, so stay tuned for a rant. I will continue on there. I thank you guys for coming on, all thousands of you for coming on. But this is what we have. At least it wasn't a robbery. You know what I mean? It wasn't right, but let me counterpunch. Everybody, Tony Augustine. BBC sucks, man. Vasquez wouldn't rob another Hispanic. Dude, get the fuck out of here. That don't have anything. Everybody coming with that bullshit. Anyway, King Mike, TGE Boxing, Aquarius Brown, Curtis Young, Hafsa. All you guys have been counterpunched. Stay tuned for the official video. Have a good day. God bless. Peace.